79 here, piece by piece, guys. I always say it. All right, this I went up under here and tore this loose, and it looked like I'm gonna have to cut a section out here, and then I'm gonna have to build that inside lip up in there, and then fabricate this back in piece by piece, guys. That's what all I can always say, piece by piece. All right, guys, so I like to come in here and just show you, like I say, one piece at a time. So what I'm going to end up doing is cutting out this rusted section here first, get that filled in, then I'm going to come on and connect all of this inner lip that's routed out here. So alright, so this is the back side of this quarter. Alright, one, I'm gonna start here, and I'm going to take vice grips, clamp this back down together, weld that up. Then what I'm gonna do is start and get all of this reconnected. I'll probably start here and get this lip to get this filled in, just this little corner right here. I don't know if you can see that or not. So right here, I'll probably start here and get this lip reconnected right in here. All right, like I said, I'll come in and I'll weld this section in first, one piece at a time. All right, so I got most of these sections cut out the way I want to weld them in. You know, I'm gonna leave this rusted piece here until I get this connected, so I know that once I get this to come across to here, then I cut this off and mold and shape this piece in. But I'm gonna start here on this inner back lip right back in there and get that welded in first. So all right, I wish I could get this camera in the back side, but maybe you get what I'm doing here from here. So what I'm actually gonna do here is I want to sit this in here. I want to sit this in here, and I want to mark right in here. And then the back side, I'm going to put a line. I'm going to put a line across the back. So that's going to be my lip. I'll probably have to trim this up some. Alright, so I got that piece welded in. So what I'll do now is I'm going to come through, I'm going to cut this off down through here. Alright, so now I welded this piece in here. I got this piece in. So what I want to do now is get this piece in that'll seal this piece up. Then I'll bring this down and let this dip down to here, and then I'll come and tackle this metal seems to be nice and strong, so I just bend this over and get this welded up to here, but I got to bring this down into here. So all right, so coming here today, welding in this inner quarter. So as you see, I got all of that in there now. I mean, if you guys ever want me to do a video, I mean, I've did videos on shaping and how to bend this, and you know, yes, it might not be the prettiest, but actually I looked at the other side and GM had big holes and they had big old globs of seam sealer in these corners. And I don't like it at all. So mine's going to be sealed up much tighter the way I'm shaping this. But I got all of those pieces in now. Some of them are smaller pieces, but you just weld them in and just get it sealed up one piece at a time. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes to do this. Like right in this corner, I saved that bottom lip there. It might have looked like it was weak, but that's solid. That's solid there. So now I just got to put this piece in and put a piece in here, and then I make my outer piece, and the inner lips will be all in there, and then I'm going to seam seal around all my welds as I normally do, just to seal them off, make sure if there's any pinholes or anything in there that is sealed off. Then I come on the back side, and if I need to seam seal, I seam seal out there and pour 15 it, and then that'll be all sealed up for sure. So one step closer here, guys. Alright, so now just coming in here, just showing you, I got that lip on there, got the seam sealer on. Now I'm gonna come in and put this outside panel on here. So just step by step, guys, one piece at a time. Alright, so now I start tacking that piece in. So what I'm gonna do here, now it's a lot of welding the way I do this, but what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut across here, then I'll put my lip in there, and then I'm gonna just weld that lip up. I know it's a lot of work, but these pieces, they be on here, and the chrome fit right, and the body pieces be in there. That's all new metal in there. So, you know, a lot of guys probably would have just seam sealed, because like where this was routed at, or they probably wouldn't have did nothing. They would have painted the car, and they either slapped mud in there, painted the car. Wouldn't have been no new metal in there, because the chrome hides where this was routed out at. But like I said, I built doing these cars. I brought them the fix up one, but they was just too clean to scrap, so I'm deciding to fix them up and sell them. Save a couple of these old big body Buick 4-doors, but you know, I was gonna keep the black car, but now that I got the Wildcats, I think I'm gonna let these 4-doors go. So alright, so now that corner there, I got all of that fixed there. So this quarter panel is done here. I got to do some final sanding on that. I got a mask on. So I got this piece in there, and as you see, I think I skipped a few spots on this videos, guys, but trust me, when you're moving and you're trying to do things, sometimes you just can't keep up. You know, I'm a one-man show. Okay, but I use this trim, and I'm not going to snap it on, but it's flush here, so that's fine. So I'm just working on this lip here, and it's good. Now, I I could fill this corner in just a little bit more. The trim will hide it. So I probably want one more skim mud on here. But I just wanted to let you know how I do this. So first, I come with a 36 grit. I block this all out. And I can come with a 80 grit. But it's so close now that I'm just going to come with a 150 on my smaller block here. And I like to wear a mask when I'm doing this sanding, you know. So, and I had to kind of tighten this lip up some here. So I just want this lip, I just want that to roll into the other panel there. Then I come through with the high build and then I prime all of this, sand it, and then it'll be next steps to the body is almost ready for paint. But this piece is in here now, guys. It's welded up nice and solid. Now something else I want to tell you, and I skipped it, but when I put this patch piece in, you want to make sure, you know, before you start, either you can measure from here, maybe put you a mark here with a marker, and measure down to see where your end lip is gonna end up. So when you put that back in, you want to make sure this is not dipping down or dipping up. So either you can measure from this line down, and I'm gonna buff those out. But this is not a straight edge, and it's got Bondo oil on it. But you could put a straight edge from the good panel, and just make sure this is flat, because if it's not flat, if it's not smooth all the way across, it'll be down this way or up. So you'll be able to tell. As long as you get it on a flat surface at some point for a nice little distance. Then I come this way with a flat edge. Like I said, I got all this stuff on here. Flat edge, and then the last thing is just test fitting your panel and make sure that you got no gaps when you are doing your final sanding. So now this will be ready for prime. Then the section there that was rotted, I put that patch in there. And then also, you guys that's following this build, got the headliner, in there. So like I said, I'm going to be doing the seats the same color as this. I don't know how deep I want to get in with this car. I don't know how hard it would be to switch this over to that same pattern, but I don't know if I'm going to go that far, but I might have to, because of the fact that I am going to be changing, since I got a buy dye for the dashboard, that I might be changing these panels over and dyeing these panels. Alright, so guys, I'm coming at you now. I got that bottom section welded in, mudded up. Had a few sections, so I just put the chrome on this area to make sure this lip is all where it needs to be. So I know I'm good there now. So with the tape, see, the thing is, I had some time before I got my friend's Bob 66 over here and my friend Binky's. I'm helping him with his 66. Riviera. So I had time in between Binky's car going out to get some work done, and he's still messing around with the air conditioner now. And after I got Bob's car done, so I pulled his car. So I be rotating cars out. So otherwise, what I'm trying to say, I jammed the car first, then I jammed around these areas. And then I did the back deck, deck plate inside of here, the hood. So I've been doing this car in sections. So while I'm rambling on is that, and then I came in and fixed this just recently. But if I was just pulling this car in, doing just this car, I wouldn't be using all this extra tape and material, because I would have jammed everything set and jammed first, all the body work done, and then I would have jammed, and it would have been a much different process. So what it is, I'm taping and retaping on this car. And it's no big deal to me because I buy the roll of plastic, get it from the auto supply store, 16 bucks, 20 bucks, something like that. And it goes a long way. So I use it, to get in here. But one thing I want you to know, if you spray painting around an area, especially like with your final paint, you want to use paper, the tape, then the paper. You don't want to use this plastic because once I spray this, and I'm just doing this in primer, any primer to get on here, when this shakes, that stuff is going to flake off and get back onto your job. So once I shoot this, I can't use this paper, again, because, and if you try to paint a section of a car, it's best to use paper, because let's say if I seal this and then I spray my base coat, by the time I get to my clear coat, this stuff might start peeling and breaking off of the plastic and get into your paint job. So you never want to use plastic close to your painting, the areas that you're painting. So with that, I just wanted to show you how I had to tape this whole car off just to make sure that I don't get overspray on these areas and inside the car, because I got a new headliner in there now. So I just wanted to show you, I close this door up here, when I get ready to prime, and I'm on jam this too. So this is gonna be just sealed. It's gonna be sealed, and then I'm gonna jam it, the color of the car. But I just wanted to show you how I had to tape all of this stuff up. All right, wanted to walk you around. Now that's the bottom of that corner, all of this lip, got all of that done. Then we come around here to the corners. So we got everything jammed out, and even the back deck plate there, was able to get that jammed out. So she's jammed, just ready to, waiting to, I'm gonna set the windshield back in here and put tape around it for now till I can get it in and get the windshield put in. And she should be ready to go, ready to paint after that in the interior. So, all right guys, if you like these videos, subscribe, stay tuned.